When last we left our group of adventurers, you all were spending some time in Malona when Vaden went off to go do some training. You all had just finished helping He Who Blows in the Wind, a tree ant located in Malona. You made a contact and helped save a forest to the south, just south of the Thousand Hills. You all met Mendicus's alternate personality, Pouvre. And then Vaden came back after his training with his master, aka all of you leveling up to level 6. You had a small run-in with a group of people who were on the other side of the Book of Distant Text Messaging. You convinced them all that Keel was dead and to leave you all alone. You went back to Malona for a little bit and harassed Wally of Wally's Weird Wands. You got the materials needed to make some boots. And Alcast picked up his glassware. You all then began your journey towards the Hoofed Pass, deciding to take a trip to the Everrose on the way to Mount Kimiri to get the final piece of Kuzma's staff. On the way, you found the dead body of a woman that had just been torn apart by some giants. Mendicus, through his rage after being hit by the rock, you all took out the 2 hill giants and the stone giant that were eating her. You then continued north, eventually coming to a crossroads where you met a group of centaurs. A group of 5 centaurs who were known throughout the lands for going around and healing people. Their group name was the CDC, the Centaurs for Disease Control. And between Fauci, Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, they healed up DB, Pavel's Displacer Beast. You all then continued your way to the Hoofed Pass, hoping that the CDC would be able to help you get you through. Unfortunately, they were not able to, and you all had to have a small talking with the Centaurs, where Vaden said, I want to speak to your manager, in his best Karen impersonation, in which you all met a very young-looking halfling druid. This female halfling druid invited you back to her place for some tea, where you all imbibed, and she just kind of wondered why you were all heading to Mother's Island in the first place. You all, with the exception of Mendicus, are still at this time under the control of the Zone of Truth spell. All of you are unable to lie. You all answered her, and she has now opened up the floor to you all to ask her a question if you would so please. And that's where we're going to pick up.
If you don't mind, where did you get this leaf?
And where's the bathroom?
Nature is your bathroom. Oh yeah, and to recap one more time, Pavel's question.
Should we all ask our question?
Well, we'll get there one at a time.
She didn't say she was going to answer any of our questions.
No, she did. She said, you all have been honest with me, so she will answer your questions. Pavel used
Are you on mute?
Yeah, I am. Pavel used his question to ask, will you sleep with my best friend Kuzma? Which was had a nice exchange. Mendicus, out of character, she did say that she would respond, and truthfully, since you all were honest with her, and she gave Yasmorn a look because of the semi-embarrassing truth that he admitted.
So do you want us all to ask, and then you'll answer one by one, or?
We can go one at a time, just because that'll be easier for me, personally. So to answer Yasmorn's question. If you step outside, the outdoors is your bathroom. Do not wander too far, for the Centaur army does not take kindly to that.
You got it. You said don't wander too far?
Correct.
I step immediately outside and start taking a shit.
Damn.
Young Bugbear, do you mind closing the flaps of the tent behind him? His ass is still peeking in. I did not know there would be 2 full moons tonight.
Jeez.
And Alcast, you want to repeat your question real quick?
Oh yeah. And if you don't mind, where did you find this leaf?
Each of the leaves has been carefully harvested from Melora's great trees. Yours is an old one, and There are very few left of that one. And she pats the pouch on her hip. Anyone else have their question ready?
Why do you stay here in hoofed?
Well, I suppose there are a few reasons as to why I have remained here for so long. One of which I believe Melora wants me to protect Mother's Island from the outsiders. I help oversee the centaurs and their patterns of movement. I have a very strong connection with nature, as I sense you do as well.
Da.
I have also found I rather like it here. It is calm and peaceful.
Except when you have visitors.
And then, it's a little fun then. I like visitors for the most part. Just not the kind we have to chase down.
Well, you don't have to chase down my best friend Kuzma.
No. No, I don't imagine I will have to. She turns her eye towards Mendicus and Vaden, who have not asked their questions yet.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Why are you giving them leaves away if they're so special?
They make for a decent tea, but beyond that, a symbol of my hospitality.
Thanks, I guess. Can we go through the past now?
That was my question. Why can we not pass through this hoofed pass? I have done it before.
You have done it with a very special piece of paper from a very special group of people.
And I vouch for these fellow travelers.
Yes, but you do not have the ability to write me a letter and get people through. The person
I
who
am
wrote...
part of the Yellow Canary Monastery, so why not?
You are of a low station in the the Canary Monastery. You are young to your training, or else you would not have to prevent those who travel with you from passing through. But to answer your question, Mother's Island is a sacred home to many forgotten plants.
Fucking damn it.
Gotta leave it to the bard. There are many species of animal here that don't exist elsewhere in the world. There are many humanoids who make their homes here that are often looked down upon in other places.
And why can't Baden get it?
I walk in. Hey, I walk into the.
Could you pull up your pants? Could you pull up your pants before coming back in, please?
I saw some poor guy. Well, I was going to throw my shit at him. I wanted to know if y'all wanted to join me. Some just piece of trash looking motherfucker.
I hope that answers your question.
I'll pull up my pants.
Now, for the final piece to decide whether you all may enter Mother's Island, I need all of you to step out, save for either Mendicus or Yasmorn. I would wish to have a one-on-one conversation with both of them, one at a time.
Yeah, sure.
Who wants to stay in first?
Yeah, go ahead, Yasmorn.
Yeah, I'll stay inside. Y'all just step on outside. Just stomp on it.
Is there a different door that we can leave from?
Unfortunately,
yes, there are two
no.
flaps to this tent?
No, it's actually a pretty small flap because it's like a TARDIS tent. Yeah.
Does anyone step in the ship?
I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm not going to make you roll to step in shit. Everybody dex save.
You said con save?
I mean, that's if you step in it, then we'll roll a con save to see if you vomit. No, I said dex save, but I was just joking. Okay, we're doing this. Alcast, you no-handed cartwheel over that shit.
I know.
Pavel,
I know
back-to-back
Yasmor very
nat
well.
19s. Pavel, you leap out.
I don't have my boots on yet. They're not done.
Yeah, he just...
So,
He steps in it like just waffle stomps into the ground, just
didn't
between
say
his
so.
toes.
is it raining out here? Somebody throw their tea on outside?
Oh,
Kuzma, there's not as much left after Mendicus stepped in it, but you get like a little shit because he like splattered it so it landed on the top of your foot. So you guys asked what separates us from Critical Role. It's this.
I like to make an impact in the world of the game that I play.
Oh yeah. If the next campaign ever comes through this area, there will be a pile of Yasmorn shit. Yasmorn just Yasmorn on the ground, guys.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I gotta keep the spirit of Yasmorn alive.
crikey.
So, once you're alone with Pre-Rhoda, I have a couple basic questions for you.
I'll try my best. That was a pretty tough subject for me, if I remember correctly.
Are you good at pretending? Do you have a good imagination, Yasmorn?
Of course. I imagine I've fucked the most beautiful women. I imagine I've crossed the most beautiful lands, and I imagine I've got degrees from the highest institutions.
So, I want you to imagine you own a small reservation where you protect an endangered species of animal. But, seeing that you cannot sell them, for they are endangered and you must protect them, funds run low on your reservation. Somebody comes along and says that he wants to hunt on your reservation once a year and kill the biggest of these animals. And he will fund your reservation for the next 10 years. What will you tell him?
You ready for this?
Yes.
I'll shake his hand, but he doesn't know that truly I am the biggest animal on that reservation, and he is agreeing to hunt me every year. And I will win that hunt. Well, unless it's like an animal that's bigger than me, then I guess that doesn't work, and I'm back to square one there. That would set me back. Then I'm not sure. Then you have to give me a little bit more time.
We will go with your first line of thought.
Yeah. I'm the biggest animal on that reservation, except if there's a bigger one.
And then backup plan, I take out a large life insurance policy so that if I lose, then that funds it somehow. We'll make Vaden take care of it. He's used to that kind of stuff.
My next question. I want you to pretend you have rescued an animal that was badly injured and was otherwise left for dead. You managed to nurse it back to health. However, it has permanent injuries that it will never be able to recover from and actually live in the wild. Since recovering from its injuries, its mental health has deteriorated, and it is depressed because it's a wild animal not in the wild. What do you do?
I think I can see what you're saying. Yes, no. I will travel with Vaden throughout this entire journey. Despite his horrible disfiguration, I do see him as a friend. So I would travel with this quote-unquote animal. And it's kind of weird that you say that, but, you know, it's... We always been saying the quiet parts out loud, I guess.
I suppose I should have been more specific. Let's pretend it is a hawk.
Well, yeah, it's definitely not Vaden.
Correct.
Yeah, I would take care of the poor hawk.
And what would you do when you noticed that its mental health began to deteriorate because it was not out in the wild like it was born to be?
Oh, man. Sing it songs?
Thank you.
Sing it beautiful wildlife songs of the wild?
Please, on your way out, watch the shit on the ground and send in Mendicus.
You got it?
As I walk in, are we sitting down at the table still?
Yeah, she is.
I'll sit down and put my feet up. It's a nice, kind of a nice tent you got here.
You see her whisper something into her fingers and wave her hand around. And your feet just are magically cleaned, aka the prestidigitation cantrip.
Nice.
I fly out of here.
Dude,
Thanks, I guess.
Fly out of where?
Out of the tent, as to avoid the shit.
Oh,
I use
okay,
my fly
okay.
spell.
It's a good use of a third level spell.
It is one of my, I am using third level spell. Anyways, let me see if I can waste another spell to tell Vaden to get in there. Are there any dead people around us?
No.
Okay. Hey, Vaden, just get in the tent, Vaden.
I believe she said just you. And Medicus.
I'm pretty sure she said you. She was talking about you the whole time. I don't forget these kind of things.
And while you two bicker about who gets to go in next.
Or did she say Kuzma?
I'm pretty sure she said Mendicus and Yasmorn.
Mendicus sounds like Alcahis.
Maybe to
It
you,
doesn't.
Yasmorn. Maybe to you.
Mendicus. Imagine you are in a small town, a small village, and wolves keep killing the livestock, so in turn the people kill the wolves. But because of that, the deer population booms and begins to starve because there's not enough food for them to go around. What would you do to solve the crisis?
Sounds like we need to kill some deer. A whole lot of deer. And then, that's my solution.
Now, a different scenario. I want you to imagine they're a small group of rare birds, nearly extinct. Once they make their home and their nest, they do not leave no matter what. They have set up their nest beyond a dam near a river. But, as it so occasionally happens, the beaver dam is about to break and would flood and destroy the nest of nearly extinct birds. What would you do?
I mean, I wouldn't do anything. What? I didn't break the dam.
She gives you a small nod. If you don't mind bringing in everybody.
But yeah, what? Okay. Where'd that smell go? It smelled really bad before. It's not so bad anymore. What happened? Hey, she wants to talk to us all now. So.
Yeah, sure.
Once you're all inside, she looks at all of you and says, I will permit you to move through the hoofed pass, now and always, on the condition that you do not destroy nature. And she holds out 2 small beads and hands them out to Yasmorn and Mendicus. But
I'm not gay.
you must keep these on you at all times. These are a way for us to spy on you and keep an eye on you. When you are no longer...
What, sorry?
Basically like a small bead to keep on them so that she can scry on them and keep an eye on them. If you are not in the hoofed pass, you do not have to maintain them on you. But as long as you are on Mother's Island, the 2 of you must hold this.
Like in my hand the whole time?
In your pocket is fine. Even in your pocket, I have the ability to spy on it. Now, for the 4 of you, gesturing to Alcahest, Kuzma, Pavel, and Vaden. The 4 of you accept responsibility for these 2. And if they are banished, so are the 4 of you for life. Do you accept this offer?
Nah.
I
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kind of not really.
I would like to only be responsible for one of them.
Yeah, but which one?
I will be responsible for Medicus. Pavel, you could share in that responsibility if you want.
That sounds good.
Well, Kuzma
Well,
and
if they-
Alcatraz, I'm sorry.
If they try fuck up Mother's Island or home, we just kill them. It's fine. Behave.
That would also be acceptable. If they fuck up and I ban you all, if you murder them, then I will permit you back.
Perfect.
Yes, I love it. I love this deal.
Can I ask a question?
I will permit you to ask another question, yes?
Who guards the waters?
Fuck. You are from beyond the island, yes? You're from Mother's Island, yeah.
I'm trying to Kuzma.
The southern border is marred by mountains. It is very difficult for anyone to come in. No boat can land on those cliff sides. And the part that doesn't have the mountains in it is heavily guarded by the wood elves from Woodhaim. They are not as kind as the Centaur army is. They do not ask questions first. They shoot first, and then investigate later.
I appreciate you answering my questions.
Of course, young bugbear.
How much do you know?
More than some, but less than others.
Hey, do you know who my parents are?
Yes, I do.
Wait, really?
No,
What?
of
Really?
course not.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, can she lie?
No.
Hey, it wasn't a lie. It was a joke.
Yeah, she can lie. She wasn't close enough to the candle when it got lit. She just said she wouldn't lie because you all were honest with her. Well, please, enjoy your stay in Mother's Island, and be safe.
If I may, before we leave,
Yes.
you may want to consider changing the name. The Hoofed Pass, if
You
you
know-
can't just simply pass through it.
You are not the first person to tell us that.
Well, it seems very, asinine in my opinion, but
It is misleading.
very, very much so.
I feel like whoever actually named this is an idiot and a fool. But who am I to change the name of an area that it is so well known as now?
Well, I mean, you do control it, do you not?
Yes, but how much influence do I have over the cartographers of Deitas?
We will take care of them. Don't worry.
Put up new sign.
Are we about to fight some cartographers?
No, I like Kuzma's idea. It's
And
put
so,
up the new sign. And
I
then-
feel like in a past life, everything went downhill when we attacked map makers.
I have no recollection.
yeah, I was about to say and so begins the story arc of the murder and beating up of all cartographers in the world.
Would you like on way out we put Niet above pass? Hoofed Niet pass.
I like
No
Bliet.
problem.
I like Bliet Pass.
You guys are now the centaurs of the Not Hood Pass.
No. It must be the hoofed way, because you cannot just pass. You can go this way, but you know what I mean.
You can't go this way.
Well, I mean, we are right now, Medicus, are we not?
Well, I guess we're passing now too. So
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Why not the hoofed stop? You know, you have to stop here.
The
Yeah, I
hoofed,
like that.
the hoofed
Good
traffic
job.
jam.
Oh yeah. The toll gate, the hoofed gate.
The hoofed roundabout. We'll put a circle in the middle of it.
The hoofed toll. Yes, I like the hoofed toll.
Please get out of my tent.
Kuzma, I believe you're going to stay for a bit.
2 minutes.
Yeah. I'm very busy. I have potato. Let's go.
On your way out, anyone who has a passive perception of 11 or higher, of 15 or higher, sees her kind of like walk with you all out and just tap Kuzma on the ass.
Nice.
Kuzma, getting some action there, huh?
You know, I've discussed it with a couple people, and they all find it very funny that one brother is trying to pimp me out to my other brother.
That's very true.
Alrighty. And you all now have permission to pass through the Hoofed Pass and into Mother's Island. What are we doing?
I'm gonna go burn down the tree now.
I suggest we go straight to Everrose Tree. It's not yet far out of the way, and we can collect a few more leaves for Vaden's for eyesight.
Yeah, at this point in time, you've gone through one entire bud. No, because you got the metal thing. You have about a half case of vodka left.
Oh, were we going through my vodka?
I thought so, yeah, because you put the thing in, it had 50 uses of it, so he's about halfway through it now. Unless you're just going through the tea.
Which would you prefer, Vaden?
I have no preference.
Go through your own shit, bitch.
Okay, you can go ahead and mark off one entire bud at this point in time, because you've been bud, because you've been together for 20. You guys have been playing for about 20 days now.
Okay, so where the fuck is it?
And you've
rose
given
petals. Okay, so
yeah.
I marked it as rose petals, so I have 20 now. 19, you're saying? Or
no, they lasted.
You had like
for,
20 buds.
Yeah, they lasted for 20 uses, and you had 10 of them.
I had 20. I wouldn't have wrote down. Hold on, fuck. What did I just do?
But it's because it's 20 uses.
20 uses. I had 10 buds.
So it's a total of
I
200
nine
uses.
You gave one to the tree.
Right.
Okay.
So
I
you'll
eight
have
buds.
7 left.
Yeah, you have
7 buds. Okay.
Yep. Cool. And you all begin the journey to the Everrose. Overall, there's basically nothing to see along the way. There's empty forest. Occasionally, you see a centaur off in the distance, occasionally keeping an eye on you. They keep a polite distance. They're not that stealthy with their plate armor on. Yeah.
Along our journey, I want to say to everybody, you know, I say to everybody that I threaten to kill if you misbehave at Mother's Island. You know I could never. What I meant is Pav will kill you. And yeah, don't fuck up my home. Thank you.
About midday the next day.
Just for clarification, real quick, DB was able to come?
Yep, no problem. They didn't even question DB.
Okay.
Shit,
But
that's loud.
she can mess up stuff.
No. Again,
That was
I
the
guess
rules.
I guess that would be weird if Kuzma asked you to kill DB.
Wait, does she eat?
You have not seen her eat yet, and she's been with you guys for like 2 days. If Pablo has fed her, she has eaten it, but otherwise she has not acted hungry in it at all. And about 1 day into the journey, so you guys are about noonish, 1ish the next day, that you're actually relatively close to where Vaden, you dug up Alcahest when you met him.
Do I see the mound of dirt, I guess?
If you were to kind of lead people in that direction, yeah, you could
Sure,
find...
I'll be leading in that direction.
Yeah, then...
Since it's familiar, I guess I should say. Like,
Yeah.
since it's familiar traveling that way.
Then you kind of take a very small detour out of the way to the mound. There's a mound of dirt and about a 5-foot hole where Alcest was buried at one point in time.
Can I investigate?
Absolutely. What are you looking for?
Anything around the hole. Or anything that might be around that I had, maybe.
Go for it.
Stabbing in the dark.
Can I help Alcahest by digging, like having DB dig, so he can roll with advantage?
Sure, absolutely. Love it.
Phil rolls.
A 6 and a 7.
Let's go.
Now I will say, it's not as high of a DC because this is a very untrafficked area, in that very few people come this way. There are a few footprints to the south of the hole that you find, but there are no objects. Roll me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Gotcha.
Suddenly, when you see the footprints, you flash back. And at this point in time, you've had enough flashbacks that you know exactly what's happening. You find yourself wandering around this region, a cart full of a smell, a familiar dead smell, that you choose not to inhale. But you know it's there, the cart of your work, some of your failed experiments, your learning process. You hear a twig break behind you. You feel a slight pain on the back of your head, and then you wake up back around with the party.
It's a flashback. Crazy memories.
What kind of flashback was it?
Did you ask Raven anything to us?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Just some shit I did when I was younger. Just some experimenting, some just some work we did during the war.
Like you were making new shoes or something?
You could say something like that. Yeah, I mean, I think when I got bored, I made some shoes.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Very,
experimented?
very, interesting.
Have I ever experimented on what?
People?
Drug. Oh,
Oh yeah, that was mainly my work. People.
Like
Wait,
human
wait.
people?
No, humans, a bugbear, goblin, anything really we fought.
What kind of experiments did you do, Alcahest?
I'd say overall, things that's advanced the cause of medicine throughout the years.
So, okay. So you didn't hurt these humans, goblins, bugbears.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Yes and no. Helped, hurts. It's the past.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. How did we not see this coming?
It's been like day one. What do you mean?
Remember, what is done in greater good is for good of people.
I didn't want to say it around pre-rota, but I had another flashback with the tea, and where was the flash? A premonition? I don't quite know.
Alcahest, can you
What
tell me
was
if
it?
you've hurt any animals in these experiments?
No, I've always liked animals. I value them better than people.
That's not what I asked.
See, he good man.
I mean, I don't eat animals. There's no point. I mean, I don't like people as much. They're assholes. But the vision was of other gods, Ayun, Malura. So, mainly the good gods. Even Vaden Elistray was there, and I don't know. Ayun had the key ring, and she opens the door.
Did she say anything to you, Elistray?
No, I was kind of just in the background, kind of as a kids' table, as they call it, and I don't know, Ayun just opens the door, and then I'm back to having a fucking cup of tea in my hand.
a fucking cup of tea?
Yes, of course, yes. The fucking cup. I want some more of that tea, but that bitch didn't say where she got it.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah, it was in her satchel. We could just go steal that.
I don't think we should be going back there.
Yeah, I don't think we are at the proper power level to obtain that. The centaur, the Pirota, I don't... She's pretty old.
Same.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how old I said she was. I think I said like 212-ish, 294, maybe, give or take.
220 something.
Yeah. So
If you remember, leave it in the comments.
comment down below how old she was, so I could be a better
Maybe
DM.
win a raffle for nothing.
Yeah. Get it right when one of my players goes back and listens to the episode and lets me know.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's good shit. So yeah, for with your experience with druidish knowledge, Outcast, though it may be vague, you know that eventually they do achieve this immortality where they age like 1 year for every 1,000 years that passes. So maybe that's why she looks so young. You know, she looked to be younger than Kuzma or around the same age as Kuzma. Yet she said that she had been in the hoofed pass for hundreds of years.
Yeah, as I was trying to... Yeah. Yeah, but no, this is my hole. This is where I was dug out of. Yeah, so...
Yes, it was quite interesting coming across just a random flailing arm out of the ground.
I'm not that strong, Vaden. I don't really... Physical is not my thing.
That's alright, bud. I got you out of there.
I
And
appreciate
look where we are now. Reminiscing
we
in the
started.
memories.
Do you know how you get in ground? I know you have many flashbacks since then.
You know, my most recent one was being hit in the head, so maybe somebody knocked me out when they saw me burying corpses.
Yeah.
Have you buried many corpses around here?
You know, give or take, there's probably a shit ton. This is like a mass burial.
Give or take, there's a shit ton.
You know, I mean, you know, spit in any direction, you'll probably get where a corpse is buried.
Outcast,
That's smell, huh?
roll another wisdom save.
Was this part of your experiments?
You know, lots of it was experimenting. Some was war, some were captured, other things.
You succeeded on the save. You're good. Nothing happened.
Got you.
Did you bury him with any money or anything?
You know, that was one of the first things we took. Money is valuable, magic items, clothing, their will to live. You know, they fight you at just everything when they think they, but you see like a construct in a motionless construct. It starts to wear away at them.
Does that make sense? In history, as in nature, decay is in laboratory of life.
Was anybody able to succeed from getting away from you by, I don't know, hiding upstairs?
You know, some tried to get away, but my siblings, some are faster, some are stronger, some that aided me did find them hiding.
And with that, you all, I guess, eventually leave, or do you want to do anything else while in this mass burial ground?
Can we
That's
make it
canon.
to Everrose Tree today, in one day?
Ooh, there's 20 miles. You're at noon. If you marched into the night, yes, you could. Like you'd arrive around
Enough for
11 p.m.
enough for long rest.
A quick checking off. Oh,
Yeah, Yasmore. Speak with the dead, Yasmore.
I can talk to the dead.
Oh shit!
So to answer one question at a time, Yasmorn, you could make it there. You get there around 11 p.m. if you slept till 7 a.m. Yeah, you could get there with a long rest. It's noon to 1-ish right now, and you got 20 miles left to march. So,
What you guys think? We take sleep here, or we go to Everrose Tree tonight?
I'll sleep anywhere. I don't care.
It's
Nice
only
place.
midday. Why should we keep going?
Yeah, any place is good as any.
now, Yasmorn, did you want to do
Place of
anything?
Peace.
I can talk to the dead.
Yeah, you can. I'm checking the spell because I'm sure you have to be able to touch them.
Yeah, I gotta be near him. Yeah.
Oh no, it's within 10 feet. So unless he's burying bodies more than 10 feet.
Do I don't have to be able to see him, do I?
You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it
Do
to
I have
answer
to? If
the.
I know. No, that's tough.
It doesn't say you have to see them.
I just have to know it's there.
Yeah.
600-year-old corpses. What
Like
we
if
got?
someone told me.
Yeah, it does say the corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead.
That means it has to talk, which means we have to be able to see its mouth move. You know?
Yeah, I think this is mostly for people that were just killed.
Yeah, I would say the worms would have eaten the bones enough that, or maggots or whatever, eat bone, fungus, earth,
maggot.
ground.
Are you
Comment
in the
down
background
below.
googling like how quick do bone decay?
I will now. Let me type very loudly on my loud keyboard.
Didn't hear a thing.
Was this a place of peace when Alcahest came through and murdered everybody?
He need murder. He
You're asking me? You're asking Outcast or what?
It's open to the group.
No, it was a time of war, and it wasn't peaceful at all. I mean, I continued my experiments after the war, but that's just the work that I was assigned at the time, and
I'm gonna be really upset if the FBI kicks down my doors for googling this.
you're a fool, but I love you.
Okay, how long does it take for bones to decompose?
Huh.
Let's move on to Everrose Tree. We have enough time to.
Yeah, I can't find the answer. A lot of it depends on the weather and shit. Okay, so if you're marching throughout the night, you all can arrive there around 10, 11 o'clock at night. There are some, I think, like I described it the first time, but because this is going to be Mendicus and Yasmorn's first time through. Far off in the distance, you do see this very bright red tree amongst the beautiful canopy of trees whenever you come amongst the tall hill. It's very easy to spot, and it is beautiful, even though my shit drawing abilities and coloring of a tree may not depict that. As you continue to slowly approach, carefully making your way towards it, eventually you come to a small land bridge. You don't know who made it or how old it is, but it's literally, sits like 6-7 feet above the water and is a small bridge across this river. From a distance, you don't see any stone underneath of it. You can see roots sticking out of it, trees that the roots have formed the bridge from one side to the other, and a heavy layer of carpeted moss encompasses the entire top of it, so even on Mendicus's bare feet, it's comfortable to walk on. There are no pointy rocks sticking up. It's just nice. It's peaceful, it's calm, and it's quiet. As you cross over that land bridge, there's only a couple miles left to go as the sun is now set. Yasmorn, you stick close. Those of you who don't have dark vision, stick close to your dark vision having brethren.
True.
There are a cacophony of sounds in the distance. There are wolves howling, owls hooting, Sometimes it's quiet enough that you can hear rabbits jumping in the distance, and as you look to the side, there one is. The chirping of crickets is almost deafening, but in a pleasant way. And this now, roughly 25-30 mile journey in the day comes to an end as you approach this clearing. About 30 foot to the center of it, this large, 4 foot in diameter, almost looking pine tree-esque bark that extends overhead and almost out of sight. Now, much like any pine tree that you would see, there are tons of little, what would have been needles in any other normal tree. But in this case are the small closed buds of a rose tree, or of a rose bush. Even in the dead of night, Yasmorn, Kuzma, anyone who doesn't have dark vision, the red stands out to you. It's bright enough with the moonlight overhead. There's a full moon tonight. Or it's pretty close at least. And it makes that tree look even more beautiful. Now, Vaden, as you enter into this clearing, you see off a little bit into the distance, maybe 40 feet into the woods on the northern side, the northeastern side. You see the very faint flickering of light that would be firelight. Well, welcome to the Everrose Tree.
Do I hear anything?
No, there's no sound coming from over there.
Okay.
There's still the cacophony of crickets and the chirping of grasshoppers. But you are approaching with your group. As you enter this clearing, you just see this mammoth of a tree before you, and you just see off in the distance, maybe 20 to 50 feet into the woods, you see the flickering of firelight, though it's hard to tell exactly how far into the woods this campfire may be.
So
I will make it known, I guess, to everyone else that cannot see it.
Me.
I'm not sure if we want to approach in this direction.
What? Why?
So we're not quite at the Everrose Tree, right? Just to clarify.
You are at the clearing of it, and it's around 11 o'clock at night. So
Okay,
the Everrose Tree is 30 feet away from you.
Can we judge how far the campfire is?
I mean, you said about 120 feet, right?
Well, so it's 20 to 50 feet where you can actually start to see the light flickering amongst the bushes and trees. Okay. I will let you all, now that it's been pointed out to you, make a perception check. That'll be a pretty high DC to actually determine how far into the woods it is. Yeah, anyone who wants to.
Even if you don't have dark vision?
Correct, because it's firelight, so it's not hard to see. Kuzma in his home with a 24. And the only non-single oh no, okay, Vaden got 15 too. Everybody else got single digits. Vaden, yeah, it's about the same. It's hard to tell the actual distance of it. Kuzma, right. You'd ballpark it around 100 to 120 feet into the forest. On the northeastern side.
A ballpark fire very close by 120 feet maybe. We cannot sleep here without going to check out. I suggest we go check it.
Well, I could just cast darkness over us, and then we wouldn't have to see their fire. We could just sleep in magical darkness, and everything would be a-okay.
Mother's Island, very pleasant place if you're scared. Be fine.
So
If they're near Everrose Tree, they must be here for a reason.
So like 10 minutes of sleep? What's he going for?
10 minutes, what do you mean?
It's a darkness spell. It doesn't last that long.
Mm.
Well, I fall asleep pretty quick, so. Yeah, exactly.
If no objection, we go.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the fire, so yeah.
Alright.
No objection. Let's go.
Lead the way, bud.
Silence is a
Oh,
quorum.
lead way.
For some reason, that's one of my favorite things you ever said. Silence is a quorum. Alright, so as you approach, are you all doing it stealthily or rather loudly? Or like just kind of like approaching normally?
I actually... No, yeah. Normally.
Okay.
He said it's not dangerous.
Yeah.
So as you all approach, when you're around probably 60 feet out from the fire, you can't quite make out the fire as there's like a lot of brush in the way. You hear somebody go, who goes there? Stop!
Hello. This is I, Druid Kuzma and comrades. We're here to say hello. We just need place to sleep.
There are a lot of arrows pointed at you. Stop moving, or else we'll shoot.
We stop. Why point arrow?
We don't want you at our fire. You should leave now. You can sleep somewhere else. This is where we're sleeping.
You want me to cast darkness on Kuzma?
Don't you dare cast anything. If you start the somatic components of a spell, we will all fire at you at once.
What is problem? We can leave, but why not share food and fire together?
We are very selfish. And we don't know you, and therefore we don't trust you.
Alright, well, we know where you're sleeping.
Yeah, good, but we sleep over here then. You good night.
Yeah, you're also very loud, so we heard you coming this time. We'll hear you coming next time.
Yeah, sleep tight. I hope you have a long, pleasant rest.
Yeah, us too.
I'm gonna lead the group away.
Okay. Where do you all set up?
I think we sleep near close. Little weird.
Yeah.
Yasmor, can you make like sounds and stuff? Like make it sound like you've like Bigfoot or something's running through the forest?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, let's just spend all night fucking with them and then not get any sleep at all. That sounds like fun.
Ooh.
Are you guys keeping watch, or what's up?
Oh yeah, we
keep
keep watch.
I'll just do my sentry's rest if that's okay.
Can you? Yeah, you can see during that, right?
I can see, talk. I just can't move for 6 hours if I want to get rest.
Okay.
I'm still awake.
Yeah,
There's no sleep.
If you want, Alka has to take the first watch. You guys can do that. And then we just need one person to take the second watch.
I mean, I could
the
take
last
the
2
second
hours.
watch.
Yeah, as an elf, you or I guess you and Mendicus would both be awake at that point in time.
Right.
So Alcas, let's go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I set my alarm before I do this? It lasts for 8 hours.
Set an alarm, like the spell.
Yeah.
Alarm clock?
Oh, okay.
20 foot. No, not like an alarm clock, but like, if anyone breaks past the thing.
spell. Got it.
Yeah, the spell alarm.
Yeah, so once you all set up camp, you actually see Alcas go around and nothing in his hands, but almost like laying an invisible string on the ground all the way around the camp.
Motherfuckers want to talk shit in the dock.
They're gonna get fucked up.
Alrighty, good.
Is it a perception check?
Yep, perception check.
I
Have you ever
technically
looked
don't have dark vision. Do you want me to do it at disadvantage?
No. I'll just keep that in mind. if it's a sight versus hearing based thing. As your head swivels in a circle.
Okay. Swivel too far.
With a 7, yeah. Your head swivel too far, and you start doing the water sprinkler thing. Where it's like, yeah. And
I would let him keep watch.
Because he doesn't have to sleep. I will say, let's see, you guys got there around, we'll call it midnight for even numbers. Around 4 in the morning-ish, you notice that the fire has gone out. Their fire has gone out. But otherwise, you don't hear or see anything else other than the wildlife around you. And then Vaden and Mendicus, if you guys would like to make perception checks, or one of you can do it at advantage, since there are 2 of you watching, you are welcome to.
See, that's why.
At advantage. So roll 1 more, just because he's helping you. So okay, with a 19.
Nice.
About the last hour in the morning, but maybe like an hour and a half before everybody else would wake up, you hear a very sharp snapping sound.
Like twigs?
Like a medium to thick sized branch. Coming from the tree.
Like near us? Like right near us?
Well, I'll ask this. How far into the woods were you guys when you camped out?
It's a good question. What do you guys think?
I would have let everybody in the opposite direction of their campfire, far enough away to where we could barely see the flicker. So like at least equidistant to like them being,
like when we first noticed them, like at least
yeah,
that far.
a little far now. Probably.
The sound sounds like it's coming from the clearing itself.
This is the 7-hour mark, right?
Yes, so you are awake as well.
Around. Gotcha.
I forgot that in theory you could keep watch for the entire 8 hours, but they're also up at the 4-hour mark, so.
Yeah, they're better at it, too.
You guys are like 90-year-olds. You're just all awake. 2 a.m. Alrighty, and otherwise, you don't hear anything else until everybody else wakes up.
Hey, since I'm on probation, now this feels like probation. Can we get this going? I don't like being watched like every second of the day. Let's get this moving. What are we here for?
Are we all waking up?
Yeah, everybody's
I'm
everybody's up
gonna
at this point in time.
make the
what are
branch
we here
snap
for?
known. If no one fucking else heard it.
Well, let's be on way then. Let's go.
As it
quickly
didn't,
to Everrose Tree and then.
Didn't seem very friendly of a sound from that direction.
We go check out then.
Yeah, so you had to you all head to the clearing to look at the tree regardless, since Vaden needed to collect some of the branches or some of the buds. As you all approach, it's not hard to see that one of the lower branches of this tree has been like snapped off.
You talking about the Everrose?
Yes.
You say last night you hear snap.
Yes, very large snap. I had no idea where it came from, but obviously this must be it.
Somebody figured out a smarter way than just sitting there hand plucking all the petals. Let's take the whole branch.
Yeah, this isn't very good. I mean, this is a very old fucking tree.
Look how fucking big? How many branches it got?
It's
He
not
knows
good.
to provide.
I
You
mean,
only
you want
take
to
what
count?
you need. Nobody need branch.
I know I
well,
can't be very happy.
Want to locate plant. Want to locate Everrose buds. And I assume I'll get 2 pings, one right in front of my face and one in a direction.
Well, let's see. Describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant, concentrating on the voice of nature in your surroundings. You learn the direction and distance to the closest creature or that kind of plant within 5 miles. You only get the 1 ping, so it's probably outside of the 5-mile range.
Christ.
I mean, it's been an hour and a half. Actually, no, that is pretty quick, isn't it? No. It's
Well, if it only locates the closest one, then you're fucked.
I know, it should be right in front of me, right?
Yeah, ping's right next to you.
Stupid second level spell.
You guys try to look for tracks or something? Because it's probably that group.
Yeah, that's the next thing I'm looking for.
Make me a survival check then.
I'll try to help you. I'm not the best, but my investigation's okay.
Yeah, I'll let an investigation check happen as well. Is there a reason you rolled at advantage? Oh, because he's helping you. I
That's what I was
gotcha.
trying to help. I was trying to
Gotcha.
role play into it.
With an 18, I'm gonna bring us back to the to Deitas real quick. So you guys are over here. There are a small set of footprints that head straight east. And by small, I mean a singular set of footprints.
Towards the water?
Yeah, near the water.
Do you want to go east?
I say we follow. This is unacceptable. Quickly collect a couple rosebuds and let's go find.
Collect a couple.
I mean, in theory, we could take a whole branch after killing
No, yeah.
like the one they stole.
No, we
Well-
can't have our own?
Waste not, once not.
Take from tree a few of what you need. We find whole branch. We have whole branch.
Can you, like, reattach it with your stick?
No.
I mean, we could find some glue.
The mending cantrip.
Hurry up.
Do we have the
Let's go.
horse? No.
Where is Fila Hoppanaka when you need him?
Alrighty. Vaden, how many were you looking to grab this time?
Just 6, 7.
Okay, just write that down and you grab 7 more. No problem. You all quickly head east, eventually making your way to the water. As you approach this this kind of like pebbly beach, not very much like sand-like, you do come to this beach-like front, and you see somebody out in the water, several hundred feet out in the water, just rowing away from you.
Hold on.
One person.
I need a second.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyone has a message spell?
No. We're better than that.
Take a look at your spells. I'm gonna pee real quick.
We're better
Can
than
we take
that?
a 5-minute break here, actually?
Hey, wait, I gotta pee. I gotta pee too. Then.
Yeah, let's all just take our quick break real quick here while everybody considers what.
Wait, you weren't joking about me pulling my character out, were you?
What?
Okay, so there actually is someone out in the water. Okay, for a second I thought you were joking about the fact that I was slowly pulling my character away from everybody.
Oh, I didn't see you doing that. Where's your
That makes
character?
sense. Okay.
I was watching him.
I didn't see Yasmorn way out there. Okay, moving you back. I did not see that. Okay. Yeah, we'll be back in 5-ish minutes.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, we are live. You all find yourselves at the side of the water. This person about 300-ish feet out into the water, just rowing away, rowing faster now that he sees you all.
Wait, is he rowing with the stick?
No,
Or-
he has
We're
oars.
going after him. My swim speed is 30. My bite grapples. I'm going after him. We're gonna sink the whole goddamn boat. Tree branch and person in my mouth, and we're swimming back to shore.
You're playing Kuzma, not huge.
I'm a
we
huge.
Are we supposed to get on your back and like surf you?
No, I'm bringing him back to shore.
So we stay here and you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you a crocodile or like a giant crocodile?
I'm
pretty
a regular crocodile. I can't go as big as giant.
Okay, so I don't know.
My size is large.
Yeah, I'm more thinking about what are the odds a crocodile could actually eat through a boat.
I mean, all right. I don't have to sink it. I don't have to eat the boat. I can put my arm up on it and sink it that way. If it's a one little person boat, come on now.
Peyton, would you like to be altered to be able to swim? Not that because you're dry you can't, but
I can very much swim, Outcast. Thank you.
no, I mean like, you gain swim speed equal to your movement speed. You're pretty fast. Once again, that's because you're a drow.
What does that even mean?
Well, just tilt your head back and I'll mama bird you something.
I think he means that you're from the Underdark where there aren't oceans and water.
I've been on the surface long enough to learn how to swim.
No, but your swim speeds probably sucks. I mean, most of it still.
Well, you know what? All right. Let's
Put
do
your head
it.
back. Trust me, it's worth it.
You okay with this?
Yeah, let's do this.
I will.
Alright, you get like a sensation of like a code red flavor, and then like a little more satisfying yellow beverage, and then you taste chocolate milk, and then coffee. You get like this Baja Blast going on, and then eventually it's just like this white liquid in your mouth, and you can alter self to aquatic adaptation, and you gain you sprout gills, growing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe in the water, and you gain swim speed equal to your walking speed.
God damn! What is
I'm
this
pretty
spell?
I'm pretty sure he just like
Okay,
spit, bled, pissed, shat, and then came into your blood.
And I'll burn a spell slot for that.
Yeah, turn him into a fish. Fish man.
Shows it.
Okay, so I will approach the boat.
System.
Yeah, you quickly follow behind Kuzma, who's already out into the water. What's up, Outcast?
So he can very much go catch up now.
Oh yeah, because what's your walking speed? You're like 45 feet, right? 45.
No, my right now is 45. Yeah, you're right.
So you begin action dashing behind him. Kuzma swimming out at 60 feet per turn. After a matter of seconds, about 30 seconds, he is kind of gnawing at this boat. The person in the boat, just this young, maybe early-ish 20s, maybe late 30s, or early 30s. If he just happens to look young, human with like these large Coke bottle glasses. Although these don't look fake to you, Vaden. He is like taking the oar and kind of like batting the crocodile on the nose, trying to keep him away, as the crocodile is just like taking chunks of wood off at a time. You quickly catch up, a few seconds behind that. What are you doing, Vaden?
I'm going to, I guess, start fucking ripping boards off the other side of the boat. I mean, fuck this boat.
I'll say, as you come up for air, seeing that you have gills, so you don't have to come up for air, and you go to rip off the first board from this dude's boat, you hear him just like high pitched, the most effeminate scream you could think of, top of his lungs, like screaming as he's like pushing himself to the back of the boat, smacking now you on the fingers as you're reaching for the boards. But eventually you all do dismantle this boat enough. What is everybody on shore doing as you're watching this happen?
Why are we doing?
I'm pretty sure.
Is there progress being made?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Displacer Beasts can swim? I'm pretty sure they can. The swamp ones can.
I didn't know there were swamp displacer beasts, but...
I've been doing a lot of Googling.
Yeah. They would have a swim speed of 20 feet. This is not a swamp displacer beast, sorry. But it would have a swim speed of 20 feet. Your swim speed is half of your movement.
I'd like to start swimming out to him.
Do you want TB to be altered as well? Because if she doesn't mind me throwing up.
Yeah, no, she likes that shit.
Alright. Night B, here you go.
Whose mouth do you throw up into? DB?
DB's.
Okay, as you throw up into the DB's, aka the Displacer Beast's mouth, Pavel, you're on her back, and you see like the gills like ripping into her sides, and she like lunges, her now webbed feet just diving into the water.
She's a swamp displacer beast.
Yeah, now she is. Pavel, what are you doing on her back?
This is beautiful.
Just holding my whip up and like cracking it in the air, screaming.
Yeah.
Got his own little fucking displacer beast jet ski.
What
the fuck?
Just displacing the water.
Eventually, as you get to the boat, the dude is now like just scrambling in the water as Kuzma is just biting off chunks of wood, and Vaden is now ripping up just pieces of the boat that are left. The dude is just like frantically like just trying to keep you guys away from him and biting him. What are you all doing now with him just like, oh my god, oh dear, oh my goodness, oh Ayun, save me!
Yasmin, you should make a song about this.
I will stop. I will stop as soon as I hear him. I guess yelping like a little girl.
He did, but you're far enough away you can't hear him.
Can we talk to him as his boat sinks? The boat's sinking now, I assume, right?
I mean, Kuzma, you can't talk to him. You're a crocodile, but everybody else could.
No, yes, I can.
Oh, telepathically.
Telepathically.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you can.
Because why halfling? Alright. I'm gonna speak to him. You give back branch now, and I not eat you.
Take it! And he just like the branch is like floating like 15 feet off to the south as he's just like still pushing away from you like doggy paddling desperately away.
I'm gonna go up under him. Basically go under him to such a point where I can lift him up onto my back and then go after the branch and put it in my mouth and swim back shore.
He starts hitting you as hard as he can, though. It feels like
I don't care. I'm a crocodile.
Like it feels like a bird landing on you in different spots. He's like, oh my god! And, like he occasionally jumps off of you. And what do you do when he jumps off?
You want drowned or you want back to shore?
It takes him a little bit to actually like calm down and be okay with him being on top of a crocodile, but eventually he does let you guys take him back to shore.
I'd rather him not be calm. So like when he jumps off, I want to like whip the water next to him.
No.
Okay. With you constantly whipping next to him, he is constantly like every time the whip cracks, he's like flinching away. If like oh my god. Every single time you crack it.
So we get to the shore.
Yeah, you are back ashore.
What you do destroying Tree of Melora?
I didn't mean I didn't mean to. You guys just scared me, so I just took a piece of the tree and left as fast as I could in the middle of the night.
Why were you taking from tree?
I'm just trying to learn. I'm just studying the world, and I heard about this tree.
Can I make a perception check?
What for?
Yeah, Kuzma, you're okay with this
Cities, or
destroying Melora's tree.
Yeah, insight, not perception.
Insight.
I mean, he seems to be being earnest with you.
There is a civil penalty of destroying property of 1,000 gold.
I don't have that much.
What do you have?
I have a branch with some buds on it as I'm studying, but well, I had some materials that I was using to investigate things. They're probably at the bottom of the ocean now. Oh my god, that was my life's work.
You know, when other people get caught stealing, they get their hands chopped off.
That was gonna get. He's just kind of like mumbling under his breath. He's like, "That was gonna get me my first band, and oh my god, now I'm never gonna get it. There was so much research." Oh my god, and when you say make the hand comment, he says he's like, I don't even need hands if I can't have anything to put the bracelet on. Oh my god. Oh, my life is ruined. What was that, Outcast?
What were you researching, friend?
In this case, I was researching the medical properties of the Everrose Tree.
Also researching that.
You guys are researching the Everrose?
Yeah, I mean, I am. I don't know about the rest of them.
What?
I just like the flowers. Helps me see.
Huh? What do you mean it helps you see?
You see, I'm from the Underdark.
Oh,
I'm not
I
from
know.
the surface
I can
world.
tell you're a drow.
Well, I have day blindness, and the Everrose heals it.
And he reaches for his back pocket, finds nothing there. He starts to weep again as he realizes that he doesn't have any pen or parchment or ink.
Well, go ahead, empty out all your pockets.
Damn.
Make an intimidation check, because I assume that is accompanied by a whip cracking.
Oh yeah.
Ah, God, a 19 plus 4? You have a plus 4 in strength?
Can I,
No, plus 5,
Plus
okay.
5?
Yeah, at 24 as you hit the ground next to him, exploding some dirts and rocks. What's up, Outcast?
Can I start the process of making calligrapher's tools, supplies?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Takes an hour, though.
Yeah. You can begin to do that as you pluck paper and pen and begin like draining ink out of your empty hand. Oh my god! Please don't hit me with that whip. That would probably kill me. He starts like emptying out his pockets and he's reaching in. He like throws on the ground like some crumpled wet pieces of paper. Out of his like back pocket, he pulls out this small like teeny tiny like 1 inch by 1 inch like locket looking necklace. That's all I have.
Useless. Is anybody else in a bad mood because they haven't had mush?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was about
sorry.
to say.
Listen. I have not had the time, but I will make some as soon as we're done interrogating this fool.
Are you
What
all
are you gonna
just-
do? Make it out of berries? I want a fucking squirrel that we can't kill in here.
You can kill a squirrel. It's fine.
No, she said we can't kill any animals.
No, she did not. I did not hear her say that.
Did she say that?
No, she basically
thought
meant
she said
you
that.
can't like just destroy nature for destroying nature's sake. Like obviously, eating is a part of survival. Survival is a part of nature. So
Oh.
yeah. Eating squirrel is fine.
Well, I'm still pissed off I haven't had mush.
Yeah, I like that you all are just hangry and taking it out on this
What?
nerd.
What?
Hey, he
Can I tell how
destroyed the
old he is?
tree.
Make a medicine check. Won't be too-
While they're interrogating him, I want to create Headsman's Axe.
God damn it.
So yeah, you begin to make your Pact of the Blade headsman's axe. Kuzma with a 22, you know that he is 27 years old.
And
4 months
what is
and,
he?
4 months and 19 days, and he's a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
So young.
Can I jump down off the displacer beast and pick up his locket and throw it to Outcast?
Yeah, absolutely. Outcast, as you're like making these tools, you just like get hit in the side of the head with a little locket.
Yeah, let's look at the top wall. Check it out in about an hour.
What is your name? Tree breaker.
I'm Herbert Jeremiah Christopher II.
I call you Herb. Herb,
Okay.
you will be dragged behind us as punishment while we go get mush.
I just
You will pray. You will pray at Everrose Tree beg forgiveness of Malora for breaking sacred tree, and you will thank Alcahest as he give you notes of replacement on Everrose. Do you understand?
I'm so sorry.
Do you understand, Herb?
I'm so sorry.
You want me to wait for Philip?
What the hell?
What'd you
I'm
say?
gonna start like practice swinging.
He has just buried his face in the ground at this point in time.
I take that as me nod. Yes. Okay.
Silence is a quorum.
When an hour passes?
I mean, at this point in time, it's probably only been like a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm just...
Can you keep moving as you're making these, or do you have to
No,
stay
I
still?
need a literal hour to stand still and make shit.
Yeah, it's like an hour of concentration in making
Okay.
these tools.
We eat mush here. Let's go find squirrel and etc. and make mush while he cry into ground. While
I want to
can do
stay.
that.
I want to stay with the guy and ask him his name.
I just,
I'm making replacement things so you can redo your research.
is that gonna matter when I'm being drugged behind you guys?
Right?
Oh my god, Mr. Buckman, my name is Herbert Jeremiah Christopher II.
That is too long. You are Herb.
You're punished. You're punished because your name's too long.
I can't tell if Pavel's joking or not.
Jesus
I'm
H.
pissed off. I haven't eaten.
Okay.
Then what is status of mush? You need me find ingredients.
All right, I will now I'll roll a perception check or a nature
Survival,
check to find
survival.
squirrels. Survival. Okay.
While they're out looking,
I think we're helping him. It should be advantage.
Yeah, you can do
We're
it at
hungry.
advantage too. Hey,
Okay.
18's pretty good though.
while they're out looking, can I ask Herb?
Oh yeah, how many squirrels do I find?
You find 2 squirrels and a rabbit. But,
Oh,
and
fuck
this
yeah.
was like an older, but like a fat, plump rabbit, so it's like you don't even feel bad about killing it because it's so old. Yeah.
Nick, sorry, go or Pavel, go ahead.
Oh fuck.
While you ask him the question, I'm gonna slip you the headsman's axe to see how this feels.
Do you want to ask him his name again?
No. What is this? What is this trinket pocket thing that you dropped?
My girlfriend gave it to me before I left, so I can be safe on this trip. She's real and from Canada, I promise.
What?
Oh, yeah, we're insight checking that. That doesn't seem right.
Go ahead. It's like check that.
Can you do it with advantage because we're both looking?
Oh shit.
With an 8, he rolled lower than you. He's lying. It's clearly from his mother.
So you left your girlfriend, huh?
I was just trying to do some research. I'm trying to get my first bracelet.
What is this bracelet you keep speak of? Why you need bracelet?
I study up with the Omni Multitudinary, and the only way to get your bracelet of this like shows you the your proficiency in knowledge and things. You have to go out and do research and learn. I was just trying to get my first gold band.
How did you
Places-
get past the hoofed pass?
I came in on a boat.
Oh yeah, this is we need to debody this guy.
Why did we not think of this? Why did we destroy the boat? Ah, shit.
Pavel, what are you
So
doing
the-
with this the headsman's axe in your hand? As you're kind of like just talking and like ranting and questioning this guy, just Mandika slowly hands you this axe.
I'm gonna tell him to look down,
Oh god.
and then I'm gonna drag it on the ground around him.
He has
Instant chaotic evil.
He has at this point in time soiled himself. Yeah, keep in mind this is a new campaign. This is not the first campaign.
Has it been an hour yet?
Yeah, we'll say an hour has passed. Vaden has made all of his food. This feels very much like a Snickers commercial, I'm hoping. So,
Kuzma, take this. You're not you when you're hungry.
All right, let's.
Medicus, be careful. Keep all those teeth in there.
Let's go. We make way back. Where are we on the map? Like here?
Yeah, no, you're pretty much like right where you are, right there.
Oh, okay. He went this way.
Yeah, he went
All
straight
right.
east. What was that, Outcast?
Hand them ink, a dozen sheets of parchment, and 3 quills.
He says thank you, but he can't even hold them because of how badly he's like shaking and sobbing.
You shut up, you're sobbing. Now listen, as we travel north, Alka has tell you of Everrose Tree. You take note. And eat this mush, eat this rabbit bones. Try not to choke on bones.
It looks so gross though. It's so raw.
You'll be fine.
Is that fur?
I will give him the axe. I will give it to him. You're making fun of the mush now. Yeah, we can only go so far.
We make a slight detour Everrose Tree. You apologize to Melora. We give you a couple bud, and then we be on our way north, and you may leave us as you wish. Do you understand?
I'll take the buds off the branch. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, we give him a couple to continue his research as
All right. I'll split it with Alcahest.
Okay.
Long.
The two of you, between the two of you, obviously you can split up however you want. Take another 12 from it.
I'll take 4 more since I already got some off the tree.
Buds are like whole roses.
The whole roses. Now, I will say this. There are 18 of them, but you can really only get a total of 12 usable of them, as it quickly wilted after being taken off the tree.
I'll take 6, and I'll leave 2 for him. For
who?
Jeremiah.
Oh,
Herb.
yeah.
Okay, so you're taking.
Now, I don't remember his name. He's a fucking asshole.
I took 4.
Okay, so 4, 6, and 2. Okay.
Yeah, I have 18 overall.
Cool. Yeah. That'll last you for a long fucking time. With 20 petals per.
Yeah.
Okay. He is behind you as you all begin to make your way mostly northward. Heading towards Mount Kimiri, I assume?
Yeah, and we're gonna make a detour, and he has to apologize to the tree.
Right.
Where are we going?
Which he begged profusely for Melora's forgiveness. Forgiveness.
Mending on the tree and the branch.
What was that?
It's mending on the tree and the branch.
Okay. As you put the now bare branch on there, you attach it and you cast mending around it. Now, I don't know if mending only works on objects or not.
It'd be an object when it's dead, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but the tree is not.
Let me look at the spell. I don't ever use it.
This spell repairs a single breaker or tear in an object. Make me an intelligence check. This is your general use of the spell. We'll go DC 14 to actually reattach it. Because half of it is an object.
God, it's... Look at him. Who's rolling? Oh my god.
Nat 19, his second nat on 19 on the dice. So as you attach it, you do have to take the moment and concentrate on the actual branch, not the tree, as the tree is a living thing, and the branch is now nothing more than an object as it's dead and separated. But you are able to successfully reattach it.
There you go, old friends. Hope you feel better.
Oh yeah, and also at this point in time, Outcast, Pavel hands you the locket now that you're no longer concentrating on making the tools.
If you guys got 10 minutes, I use some spells on the altars.
As you all continue your walk, sending Herb towards the Hoofed Pass. Yes,
Are
no?
we sending? I don't know, guys.
No, so at this point, I've made it clear that he can. At this point, he can follow and keep taking notes as long as he wants, but he's free to go.
I mean, in about the hour it took you guys to get back to the Everrose, Outcast was able to give him a significant amount of knowledge that he's no longer sobbing, and has like 6 pieces of paper written down on.
Friends, you're going to want to copy that as quickly as you can to something else, because I will use my tools for other things.
He sprints westward, heading towards the Hoofed Pass to get out of there as fast as he can to get some more paper and ink.
Well, hang on. Before he leaves, I mean, I'll offer him real paper. I forgot that the tools were going to disappear.
No, they're permanent. Use them again, but that's real shit until I use it again.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah. But I'll give him some paper and parchment. I didn't realize. I forgot that when you were doing that the tools were that this was going to disappear. I feel like Kuzma would know that, so like I'll give him real paper and pen.
Why are you carrying around paper now? That doesn't seem like you.
Sometimes has to write things down. Forgettable.
Yeah, I think those are the newspapers, right? From like 7 episodes ago.
Technically, like my starting setup included parchment. And
Gotcha.
pens.
Okay. Yeah, so he takes it from you, like tears in his eye, like bottom lip, like quivering because of how like happy he is that you have forgiven him enough to give him paper and pen. Although that may not be significant to you, it is to him. And he begins to like write and jot and begins to just keep walking, taking down the notes of the Everrose.
Okay, so continue north.
Since Pavel has eaten, and when Kuzma does that, I would like to turn to Herb and say, have you ever seen a mustache that looks like that?
No? Is that a trick question?
No, that's a good answer.
It's really wonderful.
Magnificent, some might say.
Stupendous.
Why does everything you say sound like a question?
Because I'm afraid?
We go north now.
Yeah, and you all begin your day heading north, it being around like 9 o'clock at this point in time.
9 p.m.?
9 a.m. You guys probably woke up around like 7, took an hour to get there, taken back. Actually, I guess around 10 o'clock. As you all begin to make your way north. That's
Yeah, man. I'd really like to know what time it was if this clock worked.
Go fuck yourself.
Nah, I'm just giving you shit.
We'll start the timer.
You lost an hour because you said that.
No, 7.
Damn.
It took you 3 hours. There you go. Right around the beginning of nightfall, you're probably a few miles out from the edge of Mount Kimiri. You're right at the part like where if like you park at a mountain trail where the mountain trail begins. Do you want to make your way into the mountains or go ahead and start your camp here?
10 a.m.? 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
Well, at this point, okay, fine.
It's midnight?
God damn it! It's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely
We're good.
Let's camp at
camp.
the summit.
Camp.
Or not the summit, the base. Whatever. I will prepare the mush for I guess dinner. So I'll go find a squirrel.
What do you guys think? You think he's copied the shits over to other paper? We could make the tools for your shoes.
Very much. Yeah, I think
he's had enough time. If he cannot write that fast, he'd not deserve.
Yes, he does not deserve it at that point.
I'll let the god know that I'm doing the thing when he comes back.
Don't let him hear you say that.
You know what doesn't make any sense to me, right?
Hmm.
So that guy goes and fucks your most holiest of tree, right? Breaks a branch right off the bottom of it. And you let him go. You gave him paper and shit, and you let him go. If we would fuck up any tree thing or whatever, you'd freely murder us. What is this shit?
I'm not responsible for you. He seemed like dumb kid.
I'm saying that guy deserved to die 100%, and you let him go.
There's some worse things than death. He's probably not getting laid. I mean, there's no way in hell.
Yeah, Alcahaz, can you practice maybe next time we see you practice some of your experiments on him?
Sure, if you guys don't have any morals, I'm very much neutral. I don't mind doing terrible shit.
Morals? What the hell is that?
I mean, some people are aligned one way or another. I fall in the middle, so... Milicus very much and I have some commonality.
Like you guys are brothers?
I'm lawful neutral.
No, I think we'd both do terrible shits for enjoyment. What do you think, Milicus?
Yeah, I mean, especially that guy.
Are you talking about like making shoes and shit?
Yeah, I can make shoes out of them.
Out of
What's
him.
more furs compared to was he a human?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
he
he-
was.
Yeah, what's human skin compared? None of us are humans. It's fine.
Well, yeah.
You know, be
Sure.
It'll be really creepy.
Sure.
I guess if we like made his like skin into a shirt, like he used his upper body as a shirt, but then like cut out his eyes, and then put them on the nipples, so look, you got the wiggly eyeball nipples.
I will. If you're into that, I'll take some wristbands out of nipples.
Yeah, find me some good nipples. Now that was an accident on the fucking fireball. Yeah, find me some good nipples to work with. I mean, that's if you would have taken it from the giants, they probably wouldn't.
Those would have been some good nipple wristbands.
Oh, Pablo's probably still got that on his whip. He doesn't clean that thing. He said he was never going to.
Pablo, let me check your whip for some leftover parts.
You do not touch my whip.
Osmond who had the nipple on,
All right.
on his sword or whatever.
Don't worry about it.
I'll
There's
just
only
start
bits of
collecting the
flesh.
nipples. Don't worry.
Later.
So, with your night ahead of you, amongst the talking, Mendicus, go ahead and make me a dexterity check, or like a sleight of hand check. And then, Alcas, go ahead and make me... Oh, very nice. Alcas, go ahead and make me your tools check for your stones. Because it's been another 3 days, so this might almost be enough to finish it off.
That'd be a lovely.
Yep.
So 2 tinkering tools.
Yeah, if you roll above a 23, you'll be able to finish it tonight.
Let's see, boys. It'd be real cool if I could fucking find the tool I want to find. The fuck
Is there
Oh,
any
is
way that I can help him during this process, or no?
Absolutely, yeah. If you'd like to offer me your help, and if either you or him could describe how you would help him, absolutely.
I think he can.
failing to find tinkering tools in my inventory because I'm an idiot.
Can I roll an
Yes, can you-
investigation check?
Can you describe how I am helping you?
I'm doing intricate spell work essentially on stones. Maybe holding it and bracing for like explosion if it fails.
That works for me.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
He
So
is.
advantage-
He has his back braced up against DB
You said I have to roll above a what?
23.
I'll use inspiration for shits and giggles.
Sure, if you've got it, go for it.
Do it.
Advantage again or just normal?
It's just one more roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you don't get to roll the second roll at advantage.
Damn it, +5. You said it has to be beat a what?
It has to be 23 or higher. The DC is 23. So,
+5, let's go!
yep. With your what is that ability called?
Armor of Tool?
Armor of Tool.
It's an infusion.
Okay, nice. With your Armor of Tool, you are able to push through that last little bit. While you have Mendicus off to the side working on his boots, finishing what looks to be finishing off those boots, you have completely inscribed these small stones, these small river stones, polished and smoothed out to almost the exact same size. You have Pavel with his large hands holding the 4 of them as you go back and forth 1, 2, 3, 4 over the last few days, slowly putting in the magical essence into each section of the runes. The last one, right on the fingertips of Pavel, as you're putting the last little bits of magic, they all go from this kind of fluorescent green to dull. And you think, fuck, you must have messed up somewhere. And then they all begin to glow brightly green around them. They shoot out of Pavel's hand, spreading to all four corners around you all. And you all find yourself in this very comfortable, temperatured, though dingy, basement kind of shack. The door almost hanging off its hinges. But you are indoors in this like little 10 foot by, I think 10 foot by 10 foot, right?
Yeah, it's really small, 10 by 10.
This 10 foot by 10 foot area. Small workbench, but a completed abode.
Thank you. This is what I've been working on. This is my abode.
Well, I'm glad I pulled you out of that ground.
Huh.
Where are we now then?
Just like a pocket dimension that's I've created.
What if you made a pocket dimension inside of this pocket dimension?
You know, I know what you're going for. It's not necessarily, it doesn't follow the same principles as what you're talking about. So hopefully nothing that bad would happen. But yeah, I do like what you're talking about. It's very fucked up.
Right. And we, if you did that, we could then trap our enemies in there.
Well, this doesn't have the best security. I mean,
The door is literally hanging on like one hinge.
Yeah,
I'll glue it shut. Where's Vila Hapanaka?
Jeez.
That's dark.
He's a donkey.
It's not even a horse. You can't make glue out of a donkey.
Yeah, sure. They still have fucking gelatinous bullshit inside of them.
I'm Googling now.
Donkey glue.
Yeah, I mean, no. It's the, what is it? It's the fucking shit that's inside
What
the
we
horses.
really need is some gorillas. That gorilla glue is.
God damn it.
High gelatin.
Yeah, and that's gelatin or whatever it is.
Wait, so to leave this place, we just walk out that broken ass door?
Yeah, you just walk out the door. It's a very non-secure
Collagen.
door.
It's collagen.
I mean, you can see DB like laying back up against the tree, like 5 feet away, through the broken door.
Unremarkable door with a bronze handle. The room is 10 by 10 with the rough and dingy interior. Yeah, it's a nice handle though.
Can they see it?
I mean, if you open it, people can see inside of it.
Even this raggedy ass door is closed, right? This is closed to you with the hanging like this.
Yeah, they just see a door.
Oh, okay. So they do see it. There's the door. Okay.
The door is very much visible in this version.
I mean, if you step outside, there's no actual like shack. It's literally just like a door that you can like. There's like it's like the shittiest bathroom stall you've ever been
like
in.
Monsters Inc.
No. It's kind of like that where it's just the door. But I mean, like if you like look around the edges of the door, you can see in it. Though it may be like opaque, you know what you're looking for. Like so, like a 3-inch like little crack on the side of it between the door and the door frame. You can see what is clearly a warforge to you because you know what a warforge looks like.
You guys want to see something funny?
Break the door. Is it always open?
Yes.
I wouldn't break the door. I appreciate you not doing that.
Hey,
Very
DB.
sturdy.
DB, come here.
It's not the biggest door. If she gets in, I mean,
There's not much room in here.
fucking in my room with all of us in it.
Her large Black Panther head is like in the door, like she's like trying to squeeze her shoulders in there with you guys.
Pavel, you might need to check this stream out. If you know what I'm saying.
Huh?
I think that was a
What are
joke
you
that's
talking
only funny to
about, Nate?
Vaden.
Might need to check this stream of water out next to us, if you know what I'm saying.
Piss?
It's kind of musty in here.
Dude, I am clueless.
Are you peeing in there?
God damn it, no! On the map, there is a stream next to us. I'm telling him to go fucking bathe because he stinks.
So you're not pissing.
Well, thanks for coming in the abode. You can, if you guys want to stay, I'm probably going to work on some other shit. We can make the shoes here.
Well, hey, Alcahest, you know, I've been helping you a whole bunch, and it'd be really nice if you just look at this trinket that I took from her.
I was trying to look at this earlier. It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not magical.
Doesn't seem to be too magical. It just seemed to be his personal item.
Yeah. Outcast, as you're looking at it, you pop it open, and there's like a little note in there, and it says, "I love you, my little Herbie love bug. Go out there and learn."
Well, is it any
Mom.
metal that you can use?
Is the goal? Is it worth anything?
It's like
Give
silver.
back to Herb. It's useless.
Is Herb still with us?
Nah, he's long gone.
Fucker's
Yeah.
gone.
I want to make a magic hammer and smash it then. Just bang. Fuck her.
Wait, so did that axe disappear that you handed me?
Yeah, if it's out of my hands for more than like a minute, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
I can make you a new one, but since you didn't use the last one, I'm not sure I want to.
You said Mendicus finished his shoes?
Yeah, so if you actually want to walk him through that process, since you are the resident bootmaker expert, and obviously if there are any bootmaking experts, comment down below where he messes up.
So you cut
Mendicus.
after the measurements, you stitch together the pattern. So got the using the awl, you got the holes there, and then you just stitched it through. Pretty much got a whole boot, but you wanted to put buttons all over the outside too, right?
Oh yeah, all the buttons. So
So-
many buttons.
Your hands probably hurt after this, but you use the awl to stitch all the little buttons in. You got Kuzma's mustache, kind of stitching them together. You got some Pavel fur and some Vaden fur on the top of the boot. So you kind of got like the emerald green and then like the Pavel brown, right? So you kind of got some camo going, and then you got Osborne's hemp laces just like tying it all together.
Nice.
Oh yeah, these. This is what I'm talking about.
So
Footwear.
as you all have now exited the abode at this point in time, kind of like just wandering around the campsite with, until it's time to go to bed, Mendicus and Alcahest stay in there to finish their boot making. Mendicus, what is your reaction when you guys actually finish the boot, you put them on, and they are comfortable?
A real big smile on Manicus' face right now. You can see all of the 13 and a bean.
Would you say there are 13 teeth in there?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Me neither. I'll edit that out.
I still got one MIA, but
Yeah, but-
somebody will poop it out eventually. It wasn't stuck to my foot when I put my foot on the table. So we'll just keep searching.
So as Mendicus eventually steps out, this it's like a smile of nightmares, like ear to ear Joker style smile, with his 13 teeth, with these actually genuinely nice looking boots on. The Pavel fur sticking out the top. The buttons all around the bottom. These shoes look really nice.
Hell yeah, they do.
I don't think I've ever seen Mendicus smile.
Yeah, it should be a first.
Is Pooh right in there, or is it still Mendicus?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's Manicus right now.
Alright, so I just want to make sure it wasn't Pooh coming out. He freaked the shit out of me.
What was that for, Vaden?
I was just checking.
So-
The guy said he was. The guy said there was a little Dabu statue over here, so I didn't find shit probably.
He implied a little bit farther southeast, but no, you don't see any.
All right.
Yeah. He implied more out in this region. You guys are a little far along the river. I think it was Moderna that said that to you guys. Or Pfizer. One of the two.
Yeah, it wasn't Fauci.
But
He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
he told you there was no statue, but that was just a lie, so you wouldn't all go get the statue, and now...
Yeah.
Yeah, so eventually you all enjoy your night of rest. Kuzma, you sleep very well knowing that you did good in stopping Herb from getting away with what he did and teaching him a lesson. The grass feels not warm, not cold, but very comfortable beneath you. And it makes you think that the wild mother, Melora, was very happy with your actions today. Mendicus, you sleep with your boots on, buttons and all. Occasionally they clack together and you have to remember to keep them apart a little bit, but they're comfortable and warm and you're very proud of them. And Alcahest, you finished your first full magic item project since being back amongst above the dirt.
Love it.
And it's functional. It's something you can use in the later to make your rolls have a slightly lower DC.
Nice.
You all awaken the next morning, heading into Mount Kimiri. What are we doing?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a hike.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm going all the way today.
We march straight ahead.
After a good morning mush. What was that, Yasmarn?
Are we going now?
Well, after we take a piss. I have to take a piss. Yeah, you like that stream, Pavel? It's a good stream. Good solid stream.
They're laughing at you, not with you. Alrighty.
Was it a 28 or a 43-year-old?
I was making a joke at the fact that his first joke went over very poorly.
Yeah, fuck all you guys.
To make it small.
I guess I'm the only one looking at the map, you know? Like, the only one staring right next to the fucking stream next to us.
It's more of a river.
You know, Vaden, I would take more baths in streams if I could reach my back, but my muscles are too big and you never offer.
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't generally bathe with other men, but Yasmorn's into it.
I know where his hands have been.
Right, they could be on your back.
He literally knows where they've been. They jerked him off once.
Kuzma, you weren't supposed to tell anybody.
Oh, I was there. I was there.
Everyone could see. Come on.
Yes, we were all there. We saw your face afterwards.
Magical hand. It's not the same.
But he still made it do it. If you know what I mean.
I have no idea.
Alright, let's go.
And with that,
Onward.
and with that awkward end of the conversation, you all head into the mountains. Somebody make me a survival check.
I lead party into mountains.
Assumingly somebody doesn't try to actually step up in front of him, but he puts Kuzma puts his hand out and declares this.
Can we push him up the mountain and help him?
Absolutely. As a whole, you could help him. If anyone wants to help him in a specific way, you are welcome to.
I'm gonna help you, and boost you up on any of the steep rocks and shit.
I'll grant fly on him. I'll cast fly on you, and we'll just skip all that shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that enough for advantage?
Absolutely. If he's casting a 3rd level fly on you,
God damn.
no, I mean 17's not bad in any way, shape, or form. As Vaden goes to pick you up to help you see over some of the ridges, and he does for parts of it, but eventually there's a large ridge that you think may take you a while to get around. You actually do let Yasmorn cast fly on you, and you are able to get a good perch and good look over the top, and you see that this a specific path continues, and you're able to figure out which way will continue to carry you the farthest. And eventually you do make it into the baseline of Mount Kimiri, making your way through all of these smaller mountain ranges. able to stay in the small valleyways, and it is tiring. This is, despite the fact that you've only traveled 10-ish miles, you've been going uphill, downhill, having to take long ways out of the way, following the streamline, and occasionally having to divert as the brush gets too intense. And eventually you find yourselves in a weird place. Kuzma. A little bit ahead. Make sure this is the right map I want to bring you guys to. It is not. That one is not. There we go. You find yourself looking over the ridge line, and maybe 200 feet or so ahead, you see this sitting down, heavily tattooed, gray-skinned figure right there. I'm going to actually drag you to it with my next click. Sitting in this small stone fractured area. He's sitting there meditating, eyes closed, fingers, middle finger and thumb together, feet crossed. These orbs of orangish light kind of slowly going around him. And you see these wolves staring at him, surrounding him, slowly making their way around. Now you're still probably a good 400 feet away as the crow flies, with your group behind you. But what are you doing?
Crying.
I'm gonna approach slowly in this direction, this way.
Do you tell any of your allies, or you just kind of fly ahead?
What?
Do you tell your friends, or you have fly on you? That's why you're able to see so well.
Oh, fly. Right. I'm gonna be ahead of everybody, but to where the point where they can still, see me.
So you all seeing Kuzma up in the air, you just see him begin to move quickly ahead.
Привет.
The person in the center does not move, though the wolves kind of turn their attention towards you.
All right, I'm gonna come down nearby and land down the ground nearby them and
Okay, so you'll have a little bit.
Привет in bestial.
What is everybody else doing as you see Kuzma just fly away from you all?
I'm just gonna fucking stay here.
Y'all see that? Kuzma just flew into that pack of wolves.
Like, have you seen the wolves?
No, you guys are too far away, and there's too many ridges and hills in the way. But you just kind of see him up in the air. You see him notice something, then fly off towards it without saying a word.
Well then, I guess I will follow as best as I can, with the ridges and shit.
I'll follow.
Okay.
You must have spotted another halfling lady again.
He must be going the right way if he rushed that quickly.
Okay. Then you all do continue after him at a slightly quickened pace. But I'll let you guys know when you arrive with this conversation. As you land, you say, "Go ahead again, Kuzma."
So far I've only said Privet and seal to all the wolves. I'm offering my hands out as a gesture of come and get pets.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check at advantage. Just to kind of get a feel for the animals. I'm not going to make you roll insight in this case. Oh yeah, 26. As you say Privet, you get this almost... not consensus might be the right word, but you get this unanimous feeling in your head that says, "Stay away, he is ours. He is ours to protect, he's ours. Do not harm him."
Take me to this person over here.
He sleeps, he meditates, he concentrates, he is thinking. Do not near him. Stay away. Give him time.
Okay.
After about 2 minutes, we'll say you have about another minute before they arrive, you see him open his eyes. He stands up. You'd ballpark him at like 9 to 10 inches taller than Pavel as he stands up, this rippled, though lithe, 7'8", 7'9" figure. A Goliath. A literal Goliath. Covered in these dark gray tattoos covering his light gray skinned body. Bare chested. Looks in your direction. Yes?
Hello, I come and seek of final piece of Melora's clerk. What you doing up here?
I am here to meditate. I know not of this crook you speak of.
Why you just come up here and meditate?
Step into my circle, and I will regale you the tale.
Okay, comrades, slave behind me, we ask wolves and panthers and such not to eat them, da?
Da. Yes.
Come. Let's go, come on. Don't take too long. Get to fly, come on.
About like another 45 seconds passes before you guys noisily make your way into this region.
Fucking feet hurt, Jesus Christ.
Ah, Kuzma, are you in trouble?
No, niet. Come on.
So Kuzma is almost hard to see over the small stone ridgeline here, but you do see this like 4 foot standing over like this ridgeline, 4 feet tall, Goliath figure. To which Alcest, you would know what a Goliath is. Pavel, yeah, everybody but Vaden would know what a Goliath is. Whether you've seen one or not is up to you. I'll let you kind of decide that, but you all know what a Goliath is.
Probably not.
Yeah, you would have no idea, Vaden, from the Underdark. There would not have been Goliath.
Oh yeah, I've been on the surface for a little bit, but probably not coming across a Goliath.
Yeah, not enough to run into this rare of a creature. But yeah, you all are able to approach. You walk with many, halfling. You there. And he points a large finger at Vaden. You walk like one who studies the arts of the monk.
You are correct.
Welcome, brother. And he like lumbers up to you and like hugs you. He or at least he goes for a hug.
I will oddly accept the hug, kind of like an awkward.
Awkward, like pat.
Yeah, like a pat. Like I don't want the hug, but like all right.
Yeah, you pat him on the back twice, and he holds you a little bit longer as you like release, and you like awkward and like go back in for the hug. Yeah, I'm sure we've all been there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a hugger.
Well,
Don't lay one on me, bud.
I'm not a tree hugger, but Medicus, you know what? Why not? And I'll do what the Goliath did to me to Mendicus.
Mendicus, how long does it take for you to feel awkward in this hug?
Not very long at all.
Okay. He lasts a pat and a half compared to your 2 pats before he.
I'll chuckle afterwards. Well, anyway. Yes, I indeed am a monk. I study with the Yellow Canary.
Ah, yes, I am of the Rose Academy to the north.
I have not had the pleasure.
It is rare one young such as you gets out and travels me as well. I have not been out of the Hoofed Pass since I was a child, and I came here, brought here really.
Brought here? By who?
Well, my village was slain, and I was a bit of a nuisance, and well, I'll get to that story.
Right.
I was telling your halfling friend here, and Kuzma, you got the feeling that he was going to be a little bit more closed off than he is now, but he seems much more open now that he has seen somebody of the Munkin style. He's almost like directing all of his story towards Vaden. Well, so you see, I used to belong to a rather successful Goliath town, village, marauder group.
Not familiar, assuming that's what you are.
It is exactly what I am, actually. We're kind of like giant people. We're half human,
Right.
half giant. Well, my village was attacked. And he kind of like motions towards all the wolves behind you. We were attacked by creatures such as this.
But now you meditate near them.
Well, I was attacked by creatures like them. They were more human. They are what I believe what is known as the were wolves. And I transformed into one. And
You transformed into a werewolf.
yes, I am a werewolf.
Well, shit.
But
First of all, would I know what a werewolf is?
no,
as
you would have
Vaden?
no idea.
Okay.
Would I?
Roll. Anyone who wants to can roll a nature check. Outcast, you've obviously seen one, so I won't. Well, you can go ahead and roll just to see if it's come back in your memory
Well, yeah,
banks.
we
You
don't
can
know
roll an
what that is.
advantage.
I would just. I'm not gonna do it, but I will assume they're pretty bad because context clues.
Outcast on fire tonight. Outcast, you know everything about werewolves. You know exactly how the disease is contracted, how dangerous it is, and how deadly it can be when people transform. Yasmorn, in a very similar vein to the 20, you do know what a werewolf is. You do know that they are humans that have been bitten and basically like contracted this were-style disease. You know that there are several different styles of were-animal. There are like were-boar, were-tiger, were-wolf. And he has described himself as a werewolf. You know that when they turn into these werewolf-style creatures, they're the were-style creatures. They are uncontrollable.
Hey, Mendicus, does that mean he fucks these wolves?
I whisper to
That sounds
Alcahest
awesome.
when he says something about the werewolves, like, do you know anything about this?
Yeah, no, quite a lot. What's he want to know?
Well, friend, before we talk, what is your name? I didn't quite catch it. Talking to the Goliath now. Yeah.
I'm Full Hilt. Follhilt. Full Hilt. Mendicus, if you want to respond to Pablo, you can.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what a werewolf is, but that only makes sense. He's fucking these things.
He might.
We should probably get out of the circle. This guy might be a sicko.
Do you know why they attacked your village?
From what I understand, though I do not remember it as I was young, it was a full moon and they were probably just hungry. But here I am. I now study at the Rose Academy, attempting to control my, as one might say, inner beast from coming out.
And how has that worked out for you so far?
I have transformed 3 times in the past 7 years. Though we still have...
This sounds fantastic. Lit beast out. I do all the time.
Gross. It is more harmful when a were does it. We destroy needlessly.
Well, maybe maybe my companion here, Kuzma, can teach you how to control it.
I mean no disrespect, halfling.
Speak carefully, then.
I have studied the past 25 years with the monks of the Way of Mercy in an attempt to quell my inner beast and to control it. 3 times in 7 years when there are... Fuck, how many full moons do I have in a year? I want to say like 20. With roughly 20 full moons in a year, I would say is pretty good. When I started, they used to have to chain me up every full moon because I would transform no matter what. But I do appreciate it. May I ask your name, Drow?
Yes, the name is Vaden.
It is a pleasure to meet you. If you ever wish to go to the Rose Academy, just tell them Full Hilt sent you. And they will gladly accept you and your friends and let you sleep there.
So, out of character.
Yeah.
Where, on the map, I mean, obviously we're not on the map, where is the Rose Academy? Yeah, because I will ask him that. I will end up asking him that.
It's right to the north.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On the old map, since I updated it this time, it did not actually have the label on there, but that is the Rose Academy.
Okay, that's probably why. Yep, cool deal. That's not that far away.
No, not at all. It's obviously it'll take you a while to get out of the mountains, but from there, it's roughly 18 miles, so a day's walk north of the mountain range itself.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll end up asking him where it is. I'm sure he'll tell me.
Yes, we lie roughly 19. When you were at the top of the mountains, or even a mountain on the edge, you can see it in all of its peaceful glory.
Well, I would not mind visiting all of the other monasteries and learn what they have to offer.
Me too. I someday wish to visit all of them.
That is one of my missions.
Well, I believe in you. I believe you can accomplish whatever your sensei has set ahead of you.
Thank you, and if you ever need a sparring partner, I know where to find you.
There will be plenty. Happy to fight with... Did you say you're a monastery already?
Yeah, the yellow canary. Yeah, I told him when he asked if I was a... I guess he already knew I was a monk, but I told him
he could tell from the way you walked.
Right.
I'm
So
sure
yeah, I told him that.
I'm sure that there would be plenty at the Rose Academy that would be happy to spar with one of the Yellow Canary. You are of the best hand-to-hand fighters.
Anyone else chipping in this conversation?
No, I don't want to insult you in front of him. I hate to
I better keep my mouth shut.
Alright, then you all let... Oh, go ahead.
How close are we to center of Mount Kimiri, do you know?
I mean, as the crow flies, maybe a day. But...
In this direction, though?
It is a day and a half travel northward from here. Straight up the mountain.
Any advice? With travel?
Make me an insight check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if we will be safe from the other wolves along the way. God damn.
He'll say... Are you asking in general, or... Be specific in your question. I'll answer specifically and broadly for you with your insight.
Is there anything we should watch out for on our way to the center?
On the early parts, beware the snow creatures that lie about sometimes. The abominables.
What about the other wolves along the way? Will they bother us?
You see him glance over at all of his wolves. I will ensure they don't. For you all.
Thank you, friend.
The abominals, the monstrosities, as you will, I cannot do anything about. They are smart. They sometimes lay traps, so beware. And when you get above the clouds, be careful. Those who are not allowed, I have never seen come back down the... I've never seen somebody stupid enough to go up the mountain beyond the clouds, honestly.
We are very stupid.
Yes.
You collect many animal around here. Do you have one to spare to take us up? Either way. Perhaps one of these sheep-looking wolf.
God damn it.
You piece of shit.
I just need to find a new picture for Wolf.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
I mean, it's a sheep. I mean, come on, look at that thing.
He is willing to go if you will take him.
No.
We get real Wolf.
He's a dire
So
wolf.
Who's that fucking hottie on the circle
What?
holding the axe
Where?
on the picture?
There's a woman in there.
Where? Ping it.
On the direwolf token.
Oh, you zoom in really far. The direwolf is attacking somebody.
Oh, no, okay.
Привет. What is your name?
Yeah.
He cocked. Oh, you. Okay, I thought you were asking the Goliath again.
Oh, I thought you were asking the girl on the picture.
I thought he was asking the girl in the picture too.
Oh, and
My name's
still.
Krista with a K.
Kuzma, get away from her. She'll give you the clap.
I always edit up my snorts if I can remember to. When you walk up to the wolf, he says, "I am the snow that falls, but Full-Hilt calls me Kevin."
Do you prefer Kevin then?
From a two-legged, yes.
Oh wait, Kevin, we need lead us up mountain. Go towards center. Avoid abominables, traps, and get to clouds.
His large eye turns towards Full-Hilt, and it comes back to you. I will lead.
Well, so be it. Full-Hilt, we appreciate your hospitality, and like you said, we will beware, and you do not beware, Wolf.
That was funny.
If you need mind, I ride upon back. It makes me look more badass. Thank you.
Make an animal handling check real quick, and if you roll above an 18, I'll let you roll a persuasion check.
Oh, wow, that's high.
Well, you're good at animal handling, so.
Oh, fuck yeah.
With a 24, okay, roll a persuasion check, DC 10. Ah, exactly a 10!
God damn it.
Alright, with exactly a 10, you see him roll his eyes, but like you see that he's actually fine with it, and he lets you ride upon the dire wolf back. So now we have Pavel upon the displacer beast's back, and a halfling upon the dire wolf back, as you all follow behind him.
Come, comrade.
I'll see you soon, brother.
I hope to see you at the Rose Academy soon.
That is my plan.
And he gives you a very distinct bow, very different than the bow that you know and have learned. But it is a bow of sincerity, nonetheless.
Can I investigate, like, real quick before I leave the area? If he's got any statues?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Oh god.
You actually think that you see one right over there. And as you get closer, it's just a rock, so.
A nice rock. Take it.
Alright, Alcahest, Yasmore, and Pavel doing anything? Or just heading on with everybody?
Set on.
Alrighty. As you all, back on the map, heading up Mount Kimiri. Kuzma, go ahead and make me a survival check at advantage. With a slightly lower DC, as I assume everybody's helping you, and you have the... oh, nice, 19. As you have the direwolf helping you. As you make your way up the mountain, occasionally the path growing very steep, and you are almost having to take breaks and make sure everybody can follow and help along. The snow beginning to fall slightly more heavily. The clouds within sight, almost always seeming untouchable. The clouds so high in the sky away from you. You find yourselves approaching the clouds. Or at least maybe a low fog, but it's hard to say one way or another. As you continue up the mountainside, you eventually come out to a level part where 3 different pathways converge. A large stone pillar ahead of you. But otherwise the pathway comes to a dead end. A complete and utter stop. But the direwolf has led you here. And he says, "The stone is the way through. But I smell abominable. They're near." I'm going to bring you guys to that map real quick. So you find yourself in this area where there's this large stone pillar ahead of you, 3 pathways converging. The direwolf has told you that this is the way to go towards the stone pillar and heading what is on this map southwards up the mountain. But he tells you he smells abominable nearby. But the pathway to the south does eventually come to an end, slightly beyond where our map comes to. It just suddenly dead ends there.
Do we know that? Like, is he telling us that? Or do we?
I mean, you can also see it, yeah. So you see the stone pillar, you see that eventually it comes to an end, but he tells you you do need to continue heading southwards. But
Yeah,
the stone is the pass, and that there are abominable nearby. That he can smell.
Yasmon, you doing all right up there?
I'm just looking for a place to. Never mind.
It's a nice tree over there if you need some privacy. I'll investigate right here for traps.
Go for it.
God damn, my rolls are shit today.
Vaden, do you want me to assist you or take a look myself?
Yes, I'll guess you're very good with the tinkering. See if there's any traps over here.
Yeah, you see Vaden really
Step
looking at
back.
this fucking rock.
Oh shit!
You are also very infatuated with this rock, and you're like,
Not used to that snow, huh?
if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen with this fucking rock. But I was
Definitely not
Yes.
dirt, I'll tell you that.
Alcahest, this is snow, not ash.
No, it was the ash, the dirt, the snow.
I know you're used to the ash raining down.
You're a drow, you're familiar with the ash as well.
Right. And I'm just letting you know this is not ash. You have any lubricant? My elbows are getting a little rusty.
Let's ask Yasmon, he's very familiar with the lubricants.
Yes, Yasmon, what do you use?
A collection of earwax, belly button lint, boogers, and shit.
Is that from the orphanage? Right.
It works. It gets the job done.
I think I'll pass. Thank you.
Yasmor, how many instruments do you know how to play?
Anyways, and that's how I taught the kids how to sing.
You all right there, bud?
I'm doing well.
So what are you guys doing?
Looking for traps.
And
What
more.
about you, Yasmor and Medicus? You see any traps up there?
I mean, if that's bad, let me just shoot it with something.
Hey, didn't they say we definitely needed to go north?
Should I set it off?
No. Yasmor, we have to go south, then north.
I'm pretty sure they said go straight north up. And why else would this stone pillar be kind of pointing up in that direction?
I'm pretty sure it's standing straight up.
Is that stone pillar anything written on it?
How about we go in the direction that Direwolf tell us?
Anyway,
Mendicus, as you
This
step a
way.
little bit closer, you're able to see that there are what looks to be like a lot of words engraved on the stone pillar, although you can't actually tell what they say. They seem to be in a different language. There are also, almost over top the words, are silhouettes of many different things, mostly animals and creatures. So you eventually come, as you guys approach this rock, you see that it has a sword, like a Da Vinci's man, a dragon, a tree, a fox, a crook, a fire, a bear, a fairy, a satyr, a cat, a sun, this demony devil looking figure, a bird, this cube of icky looking thing, a raven, some seeds, and a whale on it. Now, engraved behind all of these engravings are words. As you all approach, these words light up this bright, fluorescent aqua blue. And Kuzma, you can read them immediately, very easily. Anyone who speaks Druidic. It says, "Which 9 did Melora not create?"
So sword.
So as you lay your hand on that, it vanishes from the stone, becoming smooth with the writing behind it.
So sorry, I wasn't sure what we were doing, and so probably not the goop. And I'm discussing this with everybody as we're talking.
It's
what
not
is
my
that? Is
guy.
that semen?
Okay. So for ease of this, we will say that decide on your 9. Once they're in chat, then that will be the official 9 that you touch.
Okay.
So that way
Can I get a full list just for ease
Yes,
of?
I will type it in on Discord.
My Discord's like straight losing its mind. Can you also put it in the out of chat thing?
That bear looks like he's walking past a gun on the ground. I don't know why I think that, but
It's a shotgun.
a gun. I don't know why I just see a gun every time I look at it.
It's a shotgun laying on its side.
Well, Kuzma, I'm going to say good luck to you. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say this thing too, right?
Yeah, why don't you give him some inspiration? Yeah, it's more. Let him know.
Ooh.
Maybe do a little jig.
Kuzma, you think
Okay,
she,
yes. You agree? Crook is
That's evil.
possibly created of
But Melora has a crook, does she not?
I mean, if it's
She
Melora's,
does.
then it was made by Melora, at least made for Melora.
Well, I don't believe she she made this demon-looking thing.
yeah, cube thingy. Not look like.
No, the one to the left of that.
The pretty
Fuck
birdie?
that bird.
Bird?
Yes, the one to the left of that one too.
Demon? No.
Demon, shadow demon, something of the sort.
Yes,
You said there were 9.
Correct. Which 9 did Melora not create? Touch those 9.
I'm in agreement with cube thingy, sword, and demon. That's 3. That's all I got. I'll say the sun too. I don't know. Seeds create life.
Is that what
Like
this god
burn.
is supposed to represent?
Right. Kuzma, Melora spun life, right?
Nah.
So she must have created the seeds in order to grow that life.
Nah.
What if this is like chicken before the egg thing? Like which came
Yeah.
first, the plant or the seed?
Here is, I order in order of what I think perhaps she create.
But
So,
she
Perhaps she create tree, fox, bear, cat, bird, raven, seeds, whale, human. So this is in order of my thinking, likely to not likely creation. So split is between fairy, at fairy and human.
But she threaded the spirits.
I know.
Right.
Spirits make me think fairy, satyr. That's why they're so close to human.
I believe sun and everything down below that is correct.
I agree. So what about fairy, satyr, dragon?
Well, you can add dragon in just as you can add a bird in, can you not?
Dragon, yet is close, I think, to bird in terms of life.
Are you saying a dragon is more alive than a bird?
Less alive.
Well, I guess a dragon are of gods, in a sense.
Fairy, satyr, fae-like, but I don't yet know how close they are to fauna life. Spirits of world, they are spirits of world. I take issue with this list.
I believe fairy, satyr, sun, fire, crook, sword, demon, and cube thingy is correct.
What of list is wrong?
The dragon is here.
What doesn't deserve to be on the list besides dragon?
Fairy, satyr, sun, fire, crook, sword, demon, and cube thingy are all wrong. I think dragon is right. I don't know.
Wait, we need 9. We need 9 that are
Two,
not
three.
created by Melora.
Oh well, then I guess dragon. Fucking dragon.
The fucking
So
dragon?
from fairy down would be not created by Melora. So what above human was created?
I mean,
Wasn't created.
seeds is a toss-up, you know.
Seeds tree.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying which came first.
Final
think-
answer,
you think-
Bob.
Probably vote seeds.
You gonna get rid of seeds?
No, I like seeds. I mean, if you're
She
gonna,
created
if you're
the
gonna
whole
say-
tree first.
Yeah, but if you're gonna say fairy, satyr, and dragon, those all fall in the same category.
Yeah, all same category of not really life of this world. Like they're
Right.
like spiritual shit.
Let's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
all put our hands on the sword since she definitely didn't create that.
Hold on,
So
you
can
didn't-
I? What I know? What I know about dragons? Like a nature check.
I was gonna say anybody who is proficient in either nature or religion. Make me a roll real quick.
Tell
Not
me.
I'm just a normal.
No rolls for us then. Next.
Wait, nobody's proficient in those things?
I'm in both.
Okay.
Is there a lower DC in either one?
Religion will be the lower of the two, but they're both kind of for slightly different things. So you can make one for each if you'd like.
Goddamn.
Very nice.
Hey. Enough alchemist nuts. I rolled where I needed to.
Yeah, I mean, you've rolled well throughout the night. Go ahead and roll me a nature check as well. So you got a 13 on religion, and...
No, it wasn't nature. You didn't say nature.
Well, I'm doing two separate rolls.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
So what I'll give you for the 13 on religion is... Keep in mind the gods and goddesses. And I'm going to name them out real quick for you. I'm not going to do anything beyond that. because this is kind of be the back of your head. I'm just going to name them all out real quick. Nice and slow, like. Of the 14 prime deities, that is. Azuth, Melora, Bahamut, Lathander, the Raven Queen, Cord, Ioun, Lolth, Cyric, Bane, Asmodeus, Tharizdun, Grimsh, and Tiamat. With your 20 on nature, with the specific question about the gods, and they're like, or sorry, not the gods, of the, I think you said, fairy, satyr, and dragon, they are not of this world. With a 20, you would know that they were not created by Melora. They are not natural beings, like the others, like several of the others. And that's all Alcast knowledge. So I'll let
I
him.
say this out loud. Don't do this, Jesus. Don't do it to me.
He just opens his mouth and
Okay, no.
a different voice comes through his voice box.
So all those things.
Yeah, a slightly less Germanic and less attractive voice comes through his voice box.
Alright, final answer. Touching the things.
Okay, fairy, satyr, dragon, sun, fire, crook, sword, demon, cube thingy. Everybody takes 2 points of cold damage.
Fucking damn it.
And they all light back up.
Fucking damn it.
And that probably means we only got 2 wrong.
Nah, I mean, I guess, but what? Okay, so let's put seeds back on the no list.
See, why seeds? Why not move Crook up?
What? I mean,
She
yeah,
made the seeds
okay.
in the crook.
Swap the crook in the seeds.
Sun, maybe. Sun has to do with life.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, but what do you take off the list?
I don't know. Humans? Well, no, those are natural.
No, I mean, fuck humans. Let's swap humans out. Fuck them.
You mean the gelatinous cube?
Yeah, whale, raven, bird, cat, bear, fox, tree all make sense. Humans can fuck themselves. Take seeds in humans and swap it with crook and sun. That's my vote.
Well, I have I have way more than evade the amount of health, so we can just keep going. I tell
say
one
we
of
go
us is
for it.
down for.
Brute forces. So move humans down?
Yeah, move humans down and move seeds down, and then move sun and move crook up.
This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, just send the list again. So you get
And the good news for us, Kuzma, is that we're not going to be the first ones to die from this.
So you get seeds, humans, fairy, satyr, dragon, fire, sword, demon, devil, cube thingy. Okay. Everybody takes 7 points of damage.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Are
Oh
we
wait,
doing
yeah,
this
he
backwards?
rolled
What's
for the
going on
damage.
here?
He rolled for the damage. That's why I did 2 damage.
I only rolled 1 last time, though.
Yeah, so we only have 1 wrong. That's what that means. All right, swap it back.
Oh,
Swap
I
it
could
back.
do it.
Just switch the 2 back.
Yeah, switch the 2 back, and then we only have 1 wrong, so we only need to swap 1. So swap seeds and crook, maybe.
Maybe
Or
it's not human.
Maybe it's not
Human. Maybe it's not human.
Swap human and crook, maybe.
Or human and sun.
Well, no, sun's back in the no list.
Well, if we switch human and sun.
Yeah, maybe
Human
sun.
or human or crook?
I don't know. I like sun.
I don't like
sun
crook.
better. Yeah, crook is fashioned by humans.
Alright, fine.
Okay, so
Could be like a god weapon. So sun, seeds, whale, raven, bird, bat. Alright.
yeah, sun, whale.
Did you just
seed,
put the
raven.
answer in chat?
No, I copied and pasted his first answer, but it didn't put the space between each of them. So.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so these are the ones you're not touching. I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
not touching.
No, you gotta figure
I
out.
was probably dead.
You guys all take 1 point of cold damage.
Hey, maybe this is where the game ends, guys. Maybe this is it.
Well. Okay, so. Fuck. Okay, so sun.
She didn't create the sun. There's no way.
Can't create the sun. Let's move Crook up.
Wait. So no, we got one wrong the last time, right? Or
Whoops.
how many has he? How many? He only rolled one die last time, right? Or the first time? Or was there two?
I feel like we gotta be close. I put another answer down.
Oh, okay. Human, sun, fairy, satyr. Okay. Human, sun, fairy, satyr, dragon, fire, sword. Everybody takes 5 points of cold damage.
Damn.
And Outcast, to answer your question, not in total. More their names.
Why does it keep rolling the damn thing when I change my health?
Because you're concentrating on fly. But I think that means you failed it. Yeah, you just failed, so it won't roll again.
Alright, you're not flying anymore.
Hold on. Before you go again, we did fairy, satyr, dragon, sun, fire, crook, sword, demon, and then cube. That was our first try. I think we got to go back to square one here.
We need to find Herb, and just make him push in the combinations, and we'll go high.
I know what it is.
Whoop.
Take the tree out. Swap the tree. Take the tree out, because she created the seeds. The tree grows, and then put.
Put what back in?
And then we'll put.
Yes, Outcast.
You told me to roll into that.
And then we gotta put the crook in for the tree.
Crook's already in.
Is the crook already in?
Human, sun, or fire?
Fire would make sense.
I feel like there's probably a different god that created fire.
Yeah, probably. But did she create the sun? Like, you gotta think, let's just put human back in and take tree out.
Or the tree, raven, queen.
You say Raven Queen.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
The Raven Queen, she's the goddess of the time between death and life.
Could Raven represent something other than an animal then?
It's possible many of them could. I mean, dragon probably represents Tiamat. The tree from Melora, or even the crook from Melora. Azuth knowledge, so anything associated with that.
What do we put back up in list? Fire, human, sun. Human is life, fire and sun are not.
I'm good with that.
Worth a shot.
So as you place your hand on the raven, fire, sun, fairy, satyr, dragon, sword, demony-ish devil, and the cube thingy.
You take 12 points of damage. No.
Did we get locked out of the stone?
Yep, you guys are just launched off the mountain. That's what that sound was. No, the mountain almost seems to move apart and pull across the ground, as the raven was created by the Raven Queen. It's the symbol of death.
Fuck all ravens.
open hunting season on the ravens. As you all see the mountain continue to open past you.
Fuck all ravens. Let's go.
Hey, Kuzma, stop. Roll me a dex save.
Damn it! For someone who loves their god so much, that sure took a long time.
Wait, do y'all see the icons?
Fuck you.
What icons?
What the fuck icons are you talking about?
I was making sure.
Okay. Kuzma, as you walk forward...
No, I meant like our characters. I don't see our characters.
You don't see your character right there?
I don't see anyone's characters.
Try clicking off mount and start like click to Deitas and then click back to mount. I've had to do that sometimes.
Okay.
Kuzma,
I fixed it.
okay. Kuzma, as you step forward, you hear a tick, and you are lifted off of your feet, stuck in this net. You now hear in the distance as many abominable snowmen pop up out of the snow and begin throwing their spears at you. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
God damn.
Damn.
Wow, fucking the sand people, abominable snow.
Yeah, I thought that was a good sound for them.
Hey, am I? Do I have any status effects on me?
Is he like trapped inside of it? Like it like scooped him up and like closed?
Correct. Yeah. If you've
Or
ever
is he
seen
just
like
like
a,
lifted up?
if you've ever seen like a net like pick up an animal, in hunting-ish style things, he's just like stuck in this net. He like obviously he can move his hands, he can speak and all that, but he is just, you are restrained, I guess would be the right word. I apologize.
I guess my question is it held by like a single rope going up to like a tree, or is there like what's above him? Is it like 4 strands going up, or is it like 1? And what's it connected to?
To the edges of the cliffs right there. I just drew them on the map for you to see, because I guess that makes sense that you would look to cut them down. Very smart.
I kind of wish it was like these abominals were stupid, and they just made a trampoline trap and just threw Kuzma like 50 feet in the air.
Woo! No, abominals are actually relatively smart. They have like an intelligence of like 10-ish. So, alright, that's what we'll pick up next time.
Cool.
Nice.
Fuck.
That's good.
Alright, let me end
Hell of
this
a way to
real
end.
quick. Yeah, with the next battle coming up.
All right, you guys just want to turn around?
Let me end this stream. Back down the mountain, leave Kuzma. We can fuck up Mother's Island all we want with no punishment.
That
Alright.
doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Thanks for joining us. I hope you all come out next week and enjoy the episode. Be sure to check us out on Twitch, YouTube, Spotify, and many other podcasting locations. We love doing this for you guys. Be sure to comment down below what your favorite part was. Or if you want to know more about the world, let me know. I'm doing a little short mini series about each parts of my world, including next week will be the Warforged and a little bit about the Warforged. So be sure to let me know what you're looking forward to knowing more about Deitas. Have a great one.